$100 million road project for the Southeast, Rehabilitation of West Coast Road to begin in April, and Honorable Prime Minister Skerrit hints DCP may reopen by year-end. Thank you for joining us on National Focus. I'm Kimani St.
And I am Prisca Julien. Stay with us for details of these and other stories after this.
I've been in the business for over 16 years. I get up in the mornings and I look forward to having the next cruise ship berth on island. When the visitor steps off the ship, the first impression is me, and I believe that I need to put my best foot forward and to ensure that everything I do it to the best of my ability. Based on my recommendation, visitors go to various sites, restaurants, bars and vendors. I take that responsibility very seriously. I would like that the guest receives the same service that I have provided to that individual or guest. This business is bigger than me. Everybody plays a role. The cleaner who cleans my bus, my mechanic who does my checks, those persons ensure that I provide a quality service to the guest. The tourism dollar doesn't just stop with me. It allows me to pay the bank, visit the supermarket to feed myself and family, and have a drink with friends. My name is Jenna Gist, and tourism is my business.
Welcome back. The rehabilitation of the West Coast Road will begin in the first week of April. This was revealed by the Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit during a town hall meeting in Dublin on Sunday. The U.S. $100 million China-funded Edward Oliver Libler Highway was officially opened in April 2012. Parts of the structure was, however, compromised by heavy rains and massive flooding due to Tropical Storm Erica. Following the storm, the People's Republic of China offered to fully rehabilitate the road, and the Chinese government expedited the approval of this project, and commencement letters were signed in July 2016.
They have signed the agreement with a contractor to construct this road. The contracting firm has been in Dominica for the last several weeks, opening the bank accounts and setting the offices and getting the work ready. And I just met with the Chinese ambassador on Friday evening, and we are prepared to start work in the first week of April 2007.
The Honorable Prime Minister gave details of the rehabilitation project.
These works will entail the construction of 3 new bridges. The one at Picat, the one at Abattoir, and the one at Macushri, and a number of retaining walls and associated works. So this is a major piece of infrastructure that we have to replace. And we're very grateful to the People's Republic of China for providing us with that very important grant to assist us in advancing these and improving this road for all of us to enjoy, so that we can get rid of these baby bridges which can be affected by raging waters.
The nation's leader says that this project will foster economic development on the island.
It's going to have a major impact on the economy of our country, because a number of people will be employed on this project. All of the concrete will be purchased in Dominica, all of the cement will be purchased in Dominica, the aggregate sand, the 2x4, the 4x4, all of this will be purchased in Dominica. And having money circulated in the economy, assisting in the creation of jobs and helping the private sector.
Nationals residing in the southeast of the island will soon benefit from a $100 million road project. Speaking at a town hall meeting in Pichley last week, Honorable Minister for Public Works and Ports Miriam Blanchard announced that the project to rehabilitate the Lubia to Bagatelle Road is the joint effort of the British government and the government of Dominica.
Because of the hard work of your representatives, and in this case, because this project is going to span not just your constituency, but also the Grand Bay constituency, I have to say to you today as a member of the cabinet that this project is coming to you because of the hard work, the constant lobbying of your parliamentary representatives, both Dr. Daru and Honorable Justina Charles. And they have not done this directly to us as ministers in the cabinet, it has gone further. They have continued to lobby even to the Prime Minister, who's also the Minister for Finance, to explain the vulnerabilities of your area. And I can tell from his opening remarks that it is something of concern to you. So I am happy to be here tonight to assure you that your government is concerned about your welfare and your safety, and we are going to do something about it.
The minister provided more details on the components of the project.
It's going to include the construction of between 12 and 14 large culvert crossings. The project is also going to include 3 bridge structures. I should probably qualify that. 3 new bridge structures. One at the location of the Geneva Bailey Bridge, another major works on the Pishley Bridge, and the third one in Mitcham. I don't think I need to go into that one. At the Grand Bay Town Hall, the Prime Minister already made the announcement. We're getting a new bridge at Mitcham, and it's going to be included in the Lubia to Bacatel Road Rehabilitation Project. So we already know that. Another aspect of that project is going to include addressing the road edge failure. You know where the road just starts to fall down? We're going to do something about it, because it's not safe for you and me to drive on the road, and we do not want another situation where we're going to have even more of that road collapsing. So what that project is going to do, it is going to start with a feasibility study to look at the area, bring in experts to do an evaluation of the area, to determine how do we ensure and how do we protect the road that is going to be built in the future under that particular project.
Honorable Blanchard says the aim is to build back better.
We've all experienced Tropical Storm America. We've all seen the pictures of the devastation from Tropical Storm America. We all know the experiences that led from a lot of rain in a short space of time, and the size of the current culverts we have in Dominica. That volume of water was just too much to be accommodated by the culvert structures that we had in the past. And remember, when the rain is falling and that water is dashing down, it doesn't come with just water. It brings with it debris, it brings with it leaves. Whatever it finds in its path is going to come down with it. And what did we find happening during Tropical Storm America? Things were blocking the way for the water. And what happened thereafter? We had flooding. When you have flooding, you have damage, you have destruction. We know that. We understand your vulnerabilities. And I'm saying to you here tonight that your new major development project that will transform your section of the island is going to address these vulnerabilities. And one of the ways we're going to do so is to build back better than we did before, build a resilient infrastructure that will cater to the circumstances that we have experienced in the past, to better enable us to deal with any other eventualities moving into the future.
The Honorable Public Works Minister revealed that work is expected to commence soon and will engage persons of the surrounding communities.
This week, the Honorable Prime Minister has signed off on the contract for the first consultant to be hired on that project. What is that consultant going to do? He's going to do what we call a feasibility study. He's going to come through Dominica, he's going to walk the road with his team of experts to decide how is he going to design different interventions to address the things that I said to you today. But be not afraid, we're coming back to you. I am going to come back to you very, very shortly, because PM has already signed off, given my ministry permission to sign the contract with that consultant. Once we do, we're going to come back to engage the people whose lives are going to be affected by the project.
In more news, the Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit has reaffirmed that the National Abattoir is operational. Honorable Skerrit was addressing a town hall meeting in Dubla on Sunday. The National Abattoir, a $10 million project funded by the government of Venezuela, is a pillar project of the Ministry of Agriculture built to offset the meat import bill. Honorable Skerrit stated that the demand for locally produced chicken and pork is increasing.
Notwithstanding the fact that it has not been officially handed to the government, the abattoir has been functioning. We're slaughtering birds and pigs almost every single day. And we're selling to the supermarkets and the restaurants. People are buying the meat, and we're seeing an increase in the demand for locally produced chicken and pork.
The nation's leader encouraged residents of Dubla to invest in poultry to meet the demands of the abattoir. He says assistance can be given to those interested through the Small Business Unit and the Agricultural Industrial Development Bank through the $15 million loan facility for farmers.
So here it is, my dear friends, in Dubla, you have an opportunity to invest in broilers. Every 6 weeks you can harvest broilers. And we're prepared to assist you through the small business unit in the Ministry of Commerce, or you can attract a loan at the aid bank. So there's no need for you to be unemployed. There's no need for you to be unemployed because the market is there, the government is buying the meat from you, and the government is assisting you in giving you the jump start.
The Honorable Prime Minister took the opportunity to appeal to nationals to support local. He says supporting local will build Dominica's economy.
It is important for us to support what is local. Support what is local. While I understand it is good to go and buy a box of juice because it's easier, but where is the juice from? Why should we be buying juice that is made in Russia or Ukraine, in Dominica? And not local juice there. We have so many fruits. So we have to start supporting the local stuff. Why should we say that Dominica has 365 rivers? We have waterfalls, we have lakes, we have underground water, we have source. Huh? We have source in Dominica. and then we want to buy water from countries that do not even have one stream as a river. So I point out things to you, my dear friends, that each of us can do, as small as it is, that will redound to the benefit of our country.
You're watching National Focus. More when we return.
I've worked in the service industry for 9 years, and I love it because of the people I get to meet every day. And that's one of the reasons I went back to college, to be better able to serve the tourists when they come to our destination and to be able to learn more about Dominica. I love learning more about Dominica because the more I learn, the more I can share. And I just want to share Dominica with everyone. I'm from Munjan, which is in the southeast of Dominica, and have lived overseas for 24 years. Living overseas has made me appreciate Dominica and all it has to offer, like taking a walk in the forest, going to the botanical garden, or even drinking fresh Swiss water. I never thought I could miss green so much. Even as a student, I'm still directly linked to the tourism industry, from something as simple as giving directions to tourists, or even more involved like an internship at a hotel, or a cleanup campaign with the HTA. As a tourism student, I have made the decision to take my place in this tourism industry. My name is Lucina Nicholas, and tourism is my business.
Welcome back. Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit has indicated that the Dominica coconut products may resume operations by the end of 2017. Honorable Skerrit revealed this while speaking at a town hall meeting in Paybush last week. The factory, which produces mostly soaps, was forced to cease operations following destruction to the property during Tropical Storm Erica in 2015. Prime Minister Skerrit said government had intentions of purchasing DCP to safeguard the livelihood of many who lost employment. He says, however, government gave priority to a local investor who also expressed interest in purchasing the manufacturing plant.
We gave him priority because the truth is, I prefer it to be in the private sector than government owning it. And we are partnering with this local person to buy Colgate-Palmolive, and he has concluded the negotiations with Colgate-Palmolive to take over DCP. And with the use of the CBI funds, and this is why we are using the funds in a very serious manner, in a manner which will help create jobs, sustain the economy, expand the economy, improve on our trade deficits and trade balances, bring in foreign exchange. We're using the CBI funds to invest so it can bring returns back to us. And we'll be giving that investor in Dominica a loan of $2 million to buy Colgate-Palmolive.
Honorable Skerrit said at their most recent meeting last week, the local investor indicated that manufacturing should recommence in 6 months.
We may very well see the recommencement of manufacturing activities at DCP before the end of 2017.
And finally, this news time, the Dominica Water and Sewerage Company, DOWASCO, will for the next 2 days host a water resources management workshop for members of the CARICOM states. The workshop commenced on Monday morning with an opening ceremony attended by the Honorable Minister for Lands, Housing, Water Resource Management, Reginald Austrie, Honorable Minister for Foreign Affairs and CARICOM Affairs, Francine Baron, and the Chairman of the Board of DOWASCO, Patrick Louis Hill. The workshop, held in collaboration with the Agência Nacional de Água of Brazil and mainly financed by the government of Brazil, is geared at assisting CARICOM member states to effectively manage freshwater resources and finding suitable solutions for providing pipeborne water across the CARICOM nations. Honorable Minister for Foreign and CARICOM Affairs, Francine Baron, expressed that the workshop is a step into realizing Sustainable Development Goal number 6. Sustainable Development Goal number 6 of the United Nations Development Program is focused on clean water and sanitation. The minister says while the Caribbean islands and Latin America are in a relatively secure position with regards to fresh water supply, the current concern is ensuring that all citizens have access to clean water and proper sanitation at reasonable costs.
The issue, however, is not whether our region is freshwater rich. It is the institution of a raft of policies that result in a situation where all citizens, including the poor, have access to clean water and sanitation at a reasonable cost. It is about realizing Sustainable Development Goal number 6, ensure availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all, not only in terms of meeting current demand, but also meeting the needs of generations to come.
Honorable Baron says she is confident that with the diligent work of DOWASCO, Dominica will soon realize its goal of potable water to all citizens. She thanked the government of Brazil for their contribution and partnership with Dominica in working towards that goal.
I wish to express our deepest thanks to the Brazilian National Water Agency and indeed the government and people of Brazil for its agreement to partner with DOWASCO in this important endeavor. Collaboration in water resources management is one of the key domains in the Memorandum of Understanding signed between the governments of Dominica and Brazil. And we are pleased to share with, as well as tap into, the knowledge and experience of this renowned entity.
General Manager of DOWASCO, Bernard Etenoff, expounded on the areas of focus for the workshop.
This workshop comes as a result of a cooperation agreement entered into between the government of the Commonwealth of Dominica and the government of the Federative Republic of Brazil, which seeks to strengthen the management of the water resources here in Dominica and by extension our region. It is the second of 2 workshops planned under this regional agreement. The first took place in Barbados almost a year ago and was aimed at groundwater management, while this, the second workshop, is geared towards surface water management and will focus on preservation and conservation of watersheds, reduction of soil erosion and siltation of water sources, planning of hydrometeorological networks, and the management and operations of hydrometeorological networks to include water quality management.
The Water Resource Management Workshop will run from Monday 27th to Tuesday, March 28th, 2017. And that's the English segment of the news. Shaakira Pierre is up next with Creole Highlights.
Bienvenue à ce nouvel Creole, non moi c'est Shaakira Pierre. Gouvernement Dominique a continué et puis Series Townhall meeting tout un pays là. Yon meeting qui prend place semaine passée, c'était en constituency Pébouche. Yon synopsis développement pour constituency là, en parmi développement chimé et puis développement infrastructure. Réhabilitation chimé belle manière et puis terre plate qui a coûté yon $100,000 à Soukat. Travail chimé Morpac qui a tombé en bas programme Community Road Enhancement où le gouvernement a approuvé $900,000. Travail qui aussi prend place pour rebâtir chimé hot source pour Olivier. À d'autres nouvelles, Embassy Mexico à Dominique bien plaît pour annoncer qu'il ambassadeur Mexico pour pays Caraïbes là, His Excellency Luis Manuel Lopez Moreno, joint et puis Premier ministre Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit semaine passée, où la discuté plusieurs bagailles coopération entre ces deux pays là. Mexico, c'est par Guan Caraïbes et puis un effort ça là qui tient commitment développement con yon seule région. Mexico a identifié un projet qui a financé en Dominique et puis projet ça là, c'est l'hôpital Marigot à valeur $13 millions. Dominique a chimé tapé yon petit leasing géothermique. Power ça là sorti yon Ministre Energy Honorable Ian Douglas. $45 millions qui sorti à bas Citizenship by Investment Program là. Ministre Douglas dit projet ça là qui baisse quantité l'argent moun ka paye pour cléter à Dominique. Il dit Dominique a payé 3 pour cléter, raison pour projet ça là. Projet ça là bien avancé selon ministre Douglas. Et puis finalement, le gouvernement a signé un contrat pour bâtir un gros miwai en village des Blancs. Parole ça la sorti de membre parlement pour constituency là, Honorable Catherine Daniel, pendant un meeting dimanche. Projet ça là qu'a expecté pour chaîne mitigation la vie des Blancs. Selon MP Daniel, Central Bank Caraïbes là, qu'a collaboré et puis gouvernement qu'a concerné projet là. Honorable Daniel qu'a créé à ce maçon et d'autres monde pour taper travail à ce projet là. Ça c'est tout pour Nouvelle Creole. Non, moi c'est Shaakira Pierre. Au revoir.
A tip to help you understand the concept of water resource management. Coming up next. According to UN Water, the term water management covers a variety of activities and disciplines. Broadly speaking, these can be divided into 3 categories: managing the resource, managing water services, and managing the trade-offs needed to balance supply and demand.
The management of water is not merely a technical issue. It requires a mix of measures, including changes in policies, prices, and other incentives, as well as infrastructure and physical installations. Integrated water resources management focuses on the necessary integration of water management across sectors, policies, and institutions. That's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gisdominica.gov.dm or visit our website news.gov.dm.
Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/GIS News Dominica, and follow us on Twitter at GIS Dominica. You can also catch up on past National Focus newscasts on our GIS Dominica YouTube channel.
Live streaming is also available on our YouTube channel 24 hours a day. From all of us here on the GIS News production team, I am Prisca Julien.
And I'm Kimani St. Thanks for watching and join us again next time on National Focus.